Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the Dhabriya Polywood Limited H1 FY24 earnings conference call hosted by HAM Securities. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode. There will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during this conference, please signal an operator by pressing star and then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Ramadhan Rane from HAM Securities. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you, Darwin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of HAM Securities, I thank you all for joining the Dhabriya Polywood Limited H1 FY24 earnings conference call. Joining us on the call today are Mr. Digvijay Dhabriya, Chairman and Managing Director, and Mr. Hitesh Agrawal, CFO of the company. We will commence the call with the opening thoughts from the management, post which we will open the forum for Q&A session, where the management will be glad to respond to any of your queries that you may have. At this point, I would like to add that some of the statements made or discussed on the conference call may be forward-looking in nature. The actual results may vary from these forward-looking statements. I would now like to hand over the call to Mr. Digvijay to commence by sharing his thoughts on the performance and progress made by the company. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Namaskar. I'm Dhabriya Polywood. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we wish you all a very happy Diwali and happy New Year. I am audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah, we welcome all of you to the quarter 2 and the first half 24 earnings call. I believe you have had an opportunity to review the earnings presentation and the financial results that were uploaded on the stock exchange. Since it is our first earnings call, so I would like to brief you about our company and its product range. Dhabriya Polywood Limited is engaged in the manufacturing of several UPVC and PVC products and modular furnitures. We commenced our journey in 1992 with the motto of Save Trees and started manufacturing of wet area PVC profile extrusion sections, and plastic extrusion process was implemented under the brand name of Polywood, polymer-based wood substitute product. With the continuous growth and innovation during the last 30-plus years, company extended its product range from wet area PVC profile doors, profile manufacturing to UPVC windows and doors, PVC designer doors, folding doors, PVC wall and ceiling panels, SPC flooring, B-Sona sheets and molding, etc. for the various interiors and furnishing applications for the construction and building industry. We are also into the manufacturing of modular furnitures, that is the modular kitchens, wardrobes, office furniture, workstation, etc., which comes under our brand Dynasty in our wholly owned subsidiary company. All our products are wood substitute, environment-friendly, energy-efficient products and 100% recyclable. They are low maintenance, highly durable and termite-free products. We have 4 established brands. The first one is the Polywood, the second is the D-Sona, and third is the Dynasty. And Dynasty, under the Dynasty, we have the 4th brand, that is Studio Arezu, which is a complete furniture solution providing range. Our head office is situated at Jaipur, Rajasthan, and we have 5 manufacturing units, 3 in Jaipur, Rajasthan, 1 in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, and the other one in Bangalore, Karnataka. Apart from that, we have 6 sales depots which are located in the various parts of the country, and so as to cater our large number of dealers and distributors. We are having 800 plus dealers and distributors throughout the India. We are the first company to manufacture a PVC fluted panel in 2022 for interior application in India from our Jaipur plant. We have 15 plus registered design patents for the fluted panel designs. We have PVC profile extrusion facility at our Jaipur and Coimbatore unit with a capacity of around 20,400 metric tons per annum. For UPVC windows fabrication units at our Jaipur and Bangalore, wherein we have an annual capacity of 30 lakh square foot per annum. With this kind of capacity setup, we do have ample capacity to cater any incremental demand for all our product variation verticals. We are having order book of 100 crore plus for our project-related business, that is the UPVC windows and modular furniture. This order book belongs to about 40% revenue of the company, as remaining 60% business belongs to the regular dealer and distributor sale. Before opening the floor for questions, I will now provide a brief overview for the major highlights of the quarter and the half year. I am happy to share that the Polywood has delivered solid performance on both financial and operational fronts for quarter 2 and first half of the financial year 24. Consolidated revenues for the financial year 24, first half of the financial year, increased by 30.17% to rupees 104.84 crores. Consolidated EBITDA for the half year stood at rupees 14.67 crore, that is up by 103%. And consolidated PAT showed an increase of 140.17 to rupees 6.67 crores in first half of 23. Coming to the quarterly financial results, at consolidated level, revenue for the quarter increased by 24.91% to rupees 54.65 crores on a year-on-year basis. EBITDA increased by about 75.30% to rupees 7.71 crore. PAT stood at rupees 3.57 crore with a 67.67% growth on a year-on-year basis. Increase in EBITDA and PAT is contributed by the several factors. These are the growth in overall revenues, the normalization of the various input prices and sea freights, which are abnormally increased during the COVID time. Growth in the sales of fluted panels, which has a better margin. Coming to the project updates and the product highlights, I am pleased to share that our Bangalore UPVC window manufacturing unit is now fully operational, and we are targeted to commence the UPVC door and profile and fluted panel extrusion also at Bangalore factory by the end of the current financial year. PVC fluted panel business is growing at a very good rate, and to cater the increased demand, we have started the extrusion of fluted panels at our Coimbatore unit also, which were earlier done at the Jaipur factory only. We are closely monitoring every aspect of the industry momentum and are excited about the untapped potential, with several steps in the right direction as we focus on market penetration and expansion of pan-India footprints. We expect continued growth in the second half of the fiscal. We all have seen very good upswing in the real estate, which is directly contributing to our business growth also. We are looking forward for the continued growth and expecting a revenue growth of about 20 to 25% in financial year 24 compared to 23, with well improved operational margins also. That is all from my end. Thank you for your time. I would now request you to open the floor for questions and answers. Thank you, Jai.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Suruchi Parmar from NX Wealth Management. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Congratulations, first of all, on your great set of numbers. Just would like to have some clarity on the segment-wise breakup revenue in this half year.
Segment-wise breakup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just request Hitesh to please our CFO sir. He will give the details.
See, basically we are operating in three verticals. One is PVC profile extrusion, which is basically B2B segment, you can say, which is wherein we are dealing with dealer and distributor. Second one is UPVC windows and doors, wherein we supply and apply. So that is a service segment, basically, you can say product with service. So we supply and apply UPVC doors and windows to retail customers as well as projects. And third one is the modular furniture. So breakup of H124 revenue, wherein consolidated it was 105 approx. So PVC profile extrusion, it was 63 crore. UPVC windows around 27 crore. And modular furniture around 15 crore. All in all, you can say around 60% revenue is coming from PVC profile business, which is B2B, and 25% is from UPVC windows and doors, and remaining 15% is from modular furniture.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. Just one more clarification. Why our exports are declining year on year? Any specific reason?
See, actually exports are very negligible. If you see the past figures also, it is not too much. We are not more focused on exports. We are mainly into domestic business only. We have one product that is de-stoner sheets and molding. So that product we have been exporting to Middle East countries. So that is
our focus
is basically.
Okay, so our basically focus is domestic only. India is our major market, and we are going to sell in India only, correct?
Exactly. Up to now, but now recently we have tied up with one European group for the modular furniture. That was earlier we were exporting only de-stoner sheets and moldings. So henceforth we will be doing export for modular furniture also, and hopefully we will have good figures in coming time for export also.
Okay, so do we have any order related to it? This modular furniture?
Yeah, we have already started about 7-8 containers. We have already saved in current financial year, and maybe 20 containers are in process.
Okay.
So this year export figure will be there, and based on that we can say that we are into export also.
Oh, okay. That's great. Just last question. We have a modular furniture store, correct? This we are planning to set up in Delhi by half year 25. So is this the first store we will be having or the second store?
So see, for modular furniture we are currently having 2 stores, one in Jaipur and second one is in Gurgaon.
Okay.
So that is in our own premises. That comes under Studio Arezzo basically. So wherein we are providing complete end-to-end solution for the individual house owners also. In the kitchen, wardrobes, vanity, it's a factory and solution. So for that particular verticals, we are planning to open more stores in coming times. So 2 are already operational.
Okay, so how are the revenues from these 2 stores, Jaipur and Gurgaon, which are already in place?
See, since it is a new concept we have brought in, so it's not that much revenue is not, we can't put up the figure as of now, but yes, the response is very good. We are promoting those stores through multiple media.
Okay.
And we are quite hopeful that in coming times we can quantify that business separately basically.
No, I just want a specific color on it. How you are finding the response for this modular furniture? Not in terms of any figures, but how is the response of overall the customer for the modular furniture? That's what I'm asking.
See, modular furniture response is very good. Basically, see, in modular furniture, we are working in two types. Basically, one is through dealer, distributor, and stores sale, and second one is to large builder and developers. We are giving complete kitchens, wardrobe, and vanities to their residential flats, basically. So, as of now, we are having around 40 crore plus order book of that particular line only in modular furniture.
Okay, that's great.
Response is very good. Nowadays, everybody wants complete factory-made solution, basically. So we have state-of-art plant in Jaipur, wherein we do provide all kind of finishes, all kind of modular solutions, basically, from design to implementation.
So this will be having more margin, correct? This modular furniture.
Yeah, margin is definitely. See, it's a totally customized solution, basically. It's not a standard product. So when there is customization, lot of manpower and other financial involvements are there, so margin are a little bit higher as compared to other products.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your response.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Nikhil from Chris PMS. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Good evening, sir. Congrats on a good set of numbers. Sir, I'm new. I just wanted to understand, when you say you deal with DLF, Mahindra, Lifespaces, L&D, is it directly or through dealers or distributors?
No, it's a direct business.
Okay.
Direct no dealer distributor is involved in that.
Okay. And what sort of probably process that one probably has to go through to get empaneled with these companies, and what is the repeated nature of the business? Can you throw some light on that? Because I'm trying to understand the competitive intensity probably to cater to these big companies like DLF, Mahindra, Lifespaces, L&D. Like how easy it is to service them, how frequently do we get the orders from them? Because that ensures the stability in the revenues that we might have when we are dealing, because these guys are growing at a good pace.
Correct. See, basically for these large builder developers, we are doing the two products. One is UPVC windows and doors, which is a repeated business basically. The repeated business in terms of whenever new project comes, they do invite the tenders, they do float the tenders to all existing suppliers or the new players in the industry, and there is a techno-commercial competition over that, and after that order is awarded. And it's a repeated business coming. For example, now we are doing around 6 projects. Mahindra, 2 projects we are working. So that way, Sapurji, Palanji, multiple projects we are doing.
Got it. So what is the competitive intensity, like how many players bid? Just trying to understand what sort of competition do we face in the products that we are into?
See, in project working, basically service is very much important. We are very much strong in service. Because in real estate, when we are supplying UPVC windows and doors, it comes on the last stage, or it is a furniture product. It comes on the last stage, fan finishing stage, when the handover is just 1 or 2 months or 3 months ahead. So the timeline is very important for the builders and developers. In last 15 plus years of working with builders and developers, we have established ourselves before them at a good rank, basically. So competition-wise, we are well placed, and from our existing customers, builder developers, we have greater chance of getting any order.
Okay. Since you said it's a tender base, probably other than the technical parameters, experience and all, there might be a financial parameter also, like you have to be competitive. So are we reasonably confident that we'll be able to maintain the current margins that we have?
Yeah, definitely. See, all the orders are priced. It's a customized solution basically. UPVC windows and doors or modular furniture, it's a customized as per the design and specification. We have to price it. So considering all the factors, past experience, past cost, if any, got involved while executing past orders. So we do consider every aspect while bidding for any new order. So,
got it.
No issue at all.
Okay. And what is in general, who are the competitors who compete with? I understand this is a competitive space. Any key players in the market that you are in that you face competition from?
See, for UPVC windows, you can say that Finesta is there. that comes from the DCM Shriram. One is the Veka, then Handcraft. Some 3-4 big brands are there. So we don't be complete. And in furniture, Godrej is there. Sometimes one Nagpur-based company is also there. They are doing projects. Then Asian Paints is also into modular furniture. So we do compete with them also.
Got it. And what would be probably the margin guidance for full year, sir?
See, margin guidance, definitely it would be a very good figure. If you see the margins of first half as compared to FY23, so we are expecting even better figures. As of now, I'm not in a position to comment exactly on that. But yes, definitely after Q3 results, we will come up with some firm figure on that also.
Got it, sir. Great, sir. Thank you so much. I'll come back in the queue.
Yeah, thank you, Nikhil.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to ask a question, you may please press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Tanvi Bandari, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Congratulations on a very good set of numbers. I just have a few questions. The first one being, sir, you've guided that you have a UPVC capacity of 30 lakh square feet per annum, and for PVC extrusion, 40,400. At the same time, you had 2 expansions in Jaipur and Coimbatore. So how do we see that capacity that is a part of the expansion and mentioned in the investor presentation?
Sorry, ma'am, can you repeat it?
So you mentioned in the investor presentation that the capacity at Jaipur plant is increasing from 6,000 to 9,600 metric tons in FY23.
Yeah.
And Coimbatore, it increased from 7,200 to 10,800 metric tons.
Yes. So both including with the enhanced capacity, currently we are placed at 20,400 metric ton capacity. So this was done in the last year, which is already implemented fully. So as of now, we are not planning for any capacity expansion for Jaipur or Coimbatore. But yes, as our CMD sir mentioned in his speech, that in Bangalore unit, we are planning to come up with the extrusion by end of this financial year for PVC fluted panels and the PVC profiles. So for that, we have already commenced the machine procurement and installation is going on. So that will add on certain capacity, around 3,600 metric ton capacity that will add on to our kitty. So with the Bangalore project implementation, our overall capacity would come to around 24,000 metric ton per annum for extrusion.
Okay. And so what was the figure that you said in the opening remarks of 40,400 metric ton per annum then?
That is 20,400 metric ton.
So it is 3,600 would add here. And so one more, you said that in the investor presentation that the Coimbatore plant capacity will have 4 new extrusion lines. So it would be in addition to the 30 lakh square foot per annum UPVC that we already have.
Yes, see, UPVC window fabrication capacity of 30 lakh square feet, that is related to Jaipur and Bangalore units. See, earlier we were operating in Coimbatore also in rented premises. That was there up to September 22 basically. So that we have shifted to our Bangalore facility. So as of now, we are having UPVC window fabrication at 2 places, one in Jaipur and second one in Bangalore.
Okay, and the Coimbatore new extrusion line would be in addition to it?
Yeah, Coimbatore is another unit that is extrusion plant over there. We are having total 5 manufacturing units, 3 in Jaipur. So
one in Coimbatore,
one at Coimbatore and one at Bangalore. So Coimbatore plant is the extrusion of PVC profile.
Okay. Sir, on what capacity utilization we are at right now? If you could throw some light there.
The capacity utilization last year it was around 55% approximately for PVC profile. So it has already increased current year as per the figures, so which is reflected by figures also. Around 60-65% we are operating as of now.
So we do have a lot of capacity that can still be utilized. Why we are planning to add new capacity in the Bangalore, even as we have like good 30% that is still unutilized?
See, that is obviously, we are having very wide range of profiles basically, very wide range of segments. more than 500 plus molds we are carrying. So we need machines, basically different machines. Since we have come up with the PVC fluted panels. So 15 molds are already there, and the demand for that particular product is increasing. To cater that demand, we need multiple machines to operate basically.
Okay.
And expansion is basically sorry.
Yeah, I get your point that because of the fluted, you are adding more lines and molds to it. So just adding to this only, so because we have customizations here, so we would always be in need of new molds and new machinery. So won't it add up to a fixed cost, because some capacity will always remain idle as it is a customized tailor-made business. So won't our fixed cost always be high? And
No, not to that extent basically. See, this current capacity of 20,400 metric ton, and wherein we are using around 60-62% as of now, we can go up to 85-90% capacity utilization with any kind of the product mix basically.
Okay.
So we don't have any kind of additional capacity basically. The demand is there. We can go up to 90% capacity utilization.
Okay, got it. And so one thing, is there any seasonality in our business?
No, it's not. There is no season involved in that.
Okay. And so you've guided for 100 crores plus order book as in 31st March. So what is the status as of 30th September? Because I guess post that we received these DLF orders and all in July. And this 100 crores actually...
Yeah, currently we are having around 120 crore plus orders in hand basically. So that whatever we were having in March, some has got executed and the new one added. So current unexecuted order book is around 120 crore. So you PVC windows and this modular furniture.
And what would be the order inflow for this particular year, 6 months?
Order book?
Inflow. So new orders that we've received in this particular year, just to get an idea that what is the conversion time and what are the new inflows that we had in these last 6 months.
Yeah, around 60 crore orders we have already closed in current financial year. So whatever we were having in opening of this financial year, around 40-45 crore worth of orders we have already executed.
So, sir, you meant that out of the 100 crores, 60 crores you've executed, you were left with 40 crores, and we had an order inflow of 80 crores during the half year.
No, see, 100 crore was the orders in hand, and around 40 crores we have already executed from that. So that left with the 60, and another new 60 were added. So altogether 120 crore approximately we are having as of now.
Okay. So just one last question. So generally our order conversion, what would be the order conversion time?
It depends on project. It depends on project to project basically. See, sometimes the builders are the orders for the entire project that has 3 tower or 4 tower. So normally you can say that 12 to 30 months is the overall completion times in different orders.
Okay. And so in PVC profile, what would be the order conversion cycle?
So that is 0 to 7 days basically. See, PVC profile, it's an inventory based product basically. Therein we have the finished goods inventory at our factory locations as well as at our depots also. So PVC profile business is purely from the dealers and distributors. Okay.
So if we have to keep our inventory, and if the PVC prices go down, if it is continuously the trend is declining, the PVC prices have declined in the last 2 years for almost 50% and more. So don't we have a dent in the price? Because PVC constitutes like more than 50% of our cost.
See, in our trade, basically, we are not required to change the price, whether plus or minus every time when the PVC resin price goes down or up. But yes, periodically there are 2-3 instances are there in a year, as per the past experience, wherein we have to adjust our prices as per the raw material prices and competition. So it gets compensated basically. Sometimes we are having inventory of lower cost and prices are increased, and we do increase our sale price also. And vice versa, sometimes it happens in reverse scenario also.
Okay. So how do you understand the relation of PVC and our products and our revenue? So if the price goes down, do we expect a loss of price in inventory, the loss? Because, we had a high price PVC that is used in our product, and the PVC prices have further fell. That is the trend in the last 2 years. The prices have not increased for PVC.
See, PVC, one thing we need to understand, PVC contributes around 40-45% of the overall cost of our product.
Right.
So the price fluctuation is there up or down. So as I said earlier, sometimes it goes down, so we have to reduce it, but it's not that the very same day we have to reduce it. So end of the year it gets compensated basically. So whatever price changes we do implement for our finished product. So inventory, what finished goods inventory we are having of the higher cost, and the cost are reduced. So we have to, at that time we might have little bit lesser margin. But in another case, when the price, we are having the low cost product in inventory, and the prices goes up and we implement price hike in our product, so then margins are improved. So at the end of the day, it's on the same level, because you can say whatever we do budget initially, that doesn't make much sense.
Okay. So the price fall we've seen and the margin fall that we've seen in the recent years, that is the main reason is PVC. Can we say it like that?
The price hike was there, and after COVID, price hike was there, demand was reduced. So both were the reasons basically. So when the top line was also reduced, then margins were reduced. Now the top line is increasing and margins are also improving.
Okay. Got it. That was helpful. Yes. Go on again the question, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, to ask a question, you may please press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Pritesh Chedda from Lucky Investment Managers. Please go ahead.
Sir, what is the progress on your new product, that fluted panel?
Yeah, good evening, sir. Yeah, fluted panel, it's doing good. The revenue growth is as per our expected lines. We have already, earlier we were extruding this product at Jaipur factory. Now we, as per the demand increasing, we have started manufacturing this at Coimbatore also. And in coming 4-5 months, we are planning to extrude it at Bangalore plant also. So demand is very good in fluted panel.
So what is the revenue size you have reached so far?
Revenue size, if I compare the first half figures, in FY23 it was around 3 crores, and this year we have already done 10 crore plus for fluted panels.
In half years?
Against 3 crores, yeah, in first half.
And how much do you see for the current year?
Yeah, current year we are expecting somewhere around 25 crores from fluted panel itself.
And next year?
Yeah, see, our projections and on the market demand, what currently is going on, we are expecting it should double, basically.
Okay. What is the overall revenue growth that you are looking for this year? The company level?
Around 20 to 25% we are
okay.
projecting.
Okay. And do you see, with the PVC prices being on a softer side, do you see any margin expansion?
Yeah, it's there basically. It's there, and in fact, it's reflecting from the figures also. That is one factor for the better margin figures. Last year, FY23, we compare margins were just 9%, but this year we have already reached 14%. So that the PVC prices is also one contributor in that.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Pritesh.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, to ask a question, you may press star and 1. Participants who wish to ask questions may please press star and 1 at this time. We have the next question from the line of Suruchi Parmar from NX Wealth Management. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the follow-up question. Just wanted to know about this fluted panel. What is the technology involved in this fluted panel? Like how it is made, or what? It's a wood-free plastic component, or what?
It is for the interior applications. So various kind of interior designs are required in this. So we develop a different kind of designs, and according to the design, we develop the molds. And it is already extrusion and top surfaces. We have adopted a technology which is first time we have used in India for decoration of the fluted panels, and we have a 15 design patents also for this. And extrusion is the basic process, and over for the surface we are just using the lamination of the PVC films on the top. So its visibility for the interior application, these are very attractive and make the house very as per the requirement of the interior designers. We can supply the products.
Okay. So is it you get the order and you according to the customer design you make it, or there are some already customized designs, and from that the customer has to choose?
So we have more than 25 different standard designs, and more than 2,000 colors are there. So design and color is the total combination which matters and gives us a better marketing approach in the market.
Okay. So sir, this fluted panel, nowadays this is the trend going on, the customers are asking for this. How you find the market demand in this?
Earlier, the wallpaper was very popular in interiors, but the life of the wallpaper was only 3 to 4 years. After some time, gluing and decoloration and is the problem. But in this fluted panel, it's long-lasting, 20-25 years, and it is 100% recyclable, and very attractive design and colors are available in this. So we are finding that it is gaining popularity day by day at a very fast pace. So we feel that the demand for the fluted panel will increase multifold in the coming times.
Okay. So basically this is B2C, or some B2B is also involved in this?
So, pardon me, please, I not got it. What is?
See, it's an extrusion product, so it's through dealers and distributors only. So it's B2B for us. We are not executing it at the end customers.
Okay, sir.
So we are supplying the profiles to our dealers and distributors, and to end customers, the fabrication or installation being done through them or through carpenters or sub-dealers. Interior designers are also involved.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir, for answering the question.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Tanvi Bandari, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir, for the follow-up question. So one thing, we can see a decline in the promoter holding. So what is the main reason behind the same, as it's a significant decline of some 6%? And so we see a decline in the FII holding, decline in the promoter holding. So what could be the main reasons over this quarter?
Promoter holding decline, we have placed in fact, some holding of promoters for their personal requirements only. There is no specific reason for that.
So do we expect a further decline in the promoter holding, because 7%, approx 7% decline in one quarter is pretty significant?
Yeah, as of now there is no such plan at all. So because holding reduction is not the decision basically which can be pre-planned basically.
Okay.
As of now, we don't have any such plan.
Okay. And so one thing, what about the working capital cycle? Working capital cycle is improving.
Yeah, working capital is, we can say around 70 to 80 days working capital cycle we are currently operating. And with the increase in the top line, it's improving basically. We are not infusing any additional working capital. We are having ample inventories and debtors are also there. So from that only we are operating. In fact, it's improving day by day.
Okay. And so any plans for any further capex for the new, for any further capital that any loan that you would want to add because of the new capex that you're planning? Currently, we are at a crore, so that would be done.
No. As of now, we don't have any such plan. For the Bangalore factory, we have already made the payments and all machines are already there. So as such, there is no new loans are scheduled to come. Everything, whatever regular capex are there, that will be made out from the internal accruals only.
Okay. And so any plans for repayment of the existing loans that we have?
See, that side, currently we are having around 25-26 crores of EMI-based loans in our books. So that is being regularly paid, around 6 to 7 crores worth of repayments we are doing every year. So that bit is going to be repaid, and the rest amount is related to the working capital, that credit and all. So repayment is already happening every year.
Okay. So one last question. You mentioned in the presentation that we've increased in 23 and over the time the new capacity, but if we see the fixed assets, they are intact at 63 crores in March 23 and 63 crores in September 23 as well. So all of it has been capitalized in 23 itself, or any asset we've capitalized in this year as well?
No, whatever working capital, work in progress was there, it has already been capitalized in March 23. So the new capex, what we are doing in current financial year, that will only be capitalized in current year.
Yes, because we cannot see any working progress as on September 23 balance sheet.
Yes, sir. September 23. No, it's not there. No? So basically that machine advances and all is being done, and certain machines are coming up. Some there is nominal expansion, WIP is there. So it has already been capitalized basically. See, if you see in the first 6 months also, after depreciation, we have around 3 crores worth of capex we have already capitalized basically.
So, but the number of fixed assets remains same as 63. There's no capital work in progress.
No, depreciation is also there. No? The depreciation, we reduced depreciation from the opening figure and then compare it. Then capex will reflect in first half also.
Okay.
60.91 crore to 61.37 crore is the PPE, and depreciation is also there.
Okay. Got it. Got it. That was helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and 1 if you wish to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Kevin Shah from FinAvenue Growth Fund. Please go ahead.
Hi, good evening. Thank you for the opportunity. I just wanted to I have a follow-up question on the fluted panel product. Since there's so much, you talked about seeing good demand in this product, is there any competition that we are seeing from the organized or unorganized market in India, or even from out of India, like China?
The biggest achievement we feel is the first time we have introduced this product in Indian market, and now China is copying the same product. And few Indian companies are also working on it, and two European, they also have introduced their products in the Indian market. So a lot of demand is increasing, and this product is gaining a lot of popularity. and I feel that big market will come for this product for the interior applications.
Okay, sir. And I just wanted to know, is the product, can it be easily replicated, or does our product have a certain USP which can't be that easily replicated?
The manufacturing of any product is nowadays, because the technology is available everywhere, and the approach after this new era, the approach, everyone is having a global approach. So technology is there and machines are there. If anybody wants and if desire is there, then there is no problem. You can manufacture it, but it is not that easy. And the biggest plus point we are having is we have the highest number of designs. And we have developed more than 3,000 different colors. So we are having a very wide range. So we are giving a tough competition to the importers and Chinese. And even the Indian manufacturers are also struggling to come in competition with us.
Okay, sir. That will be all. All the best for the coming months. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to ask a question, you may please press star and 1 on your touchtone phones. To ask a question, ladies and gentlemen, please press star and 1. Participants who wish to ask questions may please press star and 1 at this time. As we have no further questions, I would now like to hand the conference over to Mr. Ramadhan Rane for closing comments. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Darwin. On behalf of Home Securities Limited, I thank the management of Dhabriya Polywood Limited for giving their time and replying to all the queries in a detailed way. I would also like to thank once again all the participants for joining this call. Over to you, Darwin.
Thank you. On behalf of Home Securities, thank you, sir. On behalf of Home Securities, that concludes this conference. Thank you all for joining us. You may now disconnect your lines.